And those are the starting lineups, so kick back, get your popcorn ready. We'll be back in just a moment.
Malcolm Brogdon.
And welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. Joined by Hall of Famer Grant Hill, NBA champion Steve Smith, and our reporter Allie LaForce. This is Brian Anderson. And a look at the starters for the Bulls. Nikola Vucevic is out there with DeMar DeRozan. Then there's Javon Carter. Then there's Zach LaVine. And it's Caruso in at the 2 spot. And for the Celtics, we've got Robert Williams, Delano Banton out there with Peyton Pritchard. Then it's Malcolm Brogdon. And it's Walsh in at the point. Still very early in the regular season. But Grant, what's the most important thing coaches are working on at this stage?
You know, at this point, it's all about really just getting your rotation set. Finding which guys work best together. You know, you have to figure out how to maximize the talent you have.
Here's Walsh. Over DeRozan. Walsh can't get it to go. And they're on the run. On up the court. And LaVine throw it down.
An explosive, high-level athlete. You see why Zach has won multiple dunk contests.
Good.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Here's LaVine for 3. The rebound, Celtics. They came away with a victory in their last meeting, which, by the way, was also in this building.
And they came away with the win because everyone contributed. The starters, the bench, they all played as a unit.
Great scoring output from that second unit. Such a luxury to have that extra ammunition.
Caruso finds DeRozan. 4-3. Banton pulls it in. The Celtics have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Well, some have called DeMar DeRozan a master of the mid-range, Smitty. Maybe rightly so.
BA, I definitely give him that title. Few guys are as efficient in that area as him. In fact, most avoid it.
Here's DeRozan. Following the bucket by the Celtics. Plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. You know, the Bulls got a really bad break the last 2 seasons with Lonzo Ball's help.
Well, B.A., I mean, he's a tremendous floor general. So talented. And to lose somebody like that for any team, it's a hard situation to overcome.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
Tries it from 16, and off the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him. Williams has got 6 points.
They've really come out swinging, hitting 4 of their first 5 shots.
Here's LaVine for 3, from beyond the arc, and then some.
Terrific dribble move by Zach LaVine, blessed with the ability to create space to get off his shot.
Here's Walsh. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Beautiful location on the pass, as usual. Led his man perfectly.
Here's Caruso. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Once Caruso spots a lane, he's clear for takeoff. A ferocious finisher.
Williams' shot is good.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Outside Carter. On the take. From 13. Boston with a rebound.
Analytics already don't favor the mid-range jumper, let alone against exceptional defense.
Outside, Williams. Shot from 12. And the Celtics tack on 2 more.
From Robert Williams.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Pass to Vucevic. Ball stolen. Williams against Vucevic. Lets it go from the wing. Here's Pritchard. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Carter on the wing from outside the arc. Another miss. He's 0 for 2 now. The Celtics have gone 8 of 10 shooting. Here's Brogdon. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. DeMar DeRozan picks one up.
You can tell Brogdon is a savvy shooter, getting it off and getting the foul call.
Malcolm.
All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for Boston?
For me, they made a point to attack inside early in the game, and it's paid off for them. A lot of solid looks in the paint.
Yeah, they've also started out on fire from mid-range. We'll see if they continue to that approach as the game goes on.
So Chicago going with an almost entire new group here. Andre Drummond is checked in for Nikola Vucevic. Craig comes in for DeRozan. Williams is checked in for Caruso. And it's White in for Carter. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Pass to Williams. Drummond inside. Williams defending. And Drummond with the jam.
A man among boys on the offensive glass. Andre Drummond picks up a lot of extra points this way.
Williams' shot is good.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Chicago trailing here. White on the wing. And he lobs it up. Up again.
Good heads-up basketball from Kobe. Spots a wide-open shooter and gets it to him.
And it's Brogdon with the ball for Boston. Down low. Here's Williams. And good. Coming on the assist by Brogdon. Brogdon's got 3 assists in the game.
Adds to their lead. They've been able to rely on him all night.
Now here's Levine. A 20-point game for him in the win against Charlotte. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Hard to keep Andre from doing this when he's motivated. One of the league's best at following up shots.
And Boston calls time here. Their last game, a win against the Magic. Looking to carry it into this one.
And I'll tell you, that was not an easy environment to play in. It was a hostile crowd on the road, but it didn't bother them at all.
What was beautiful, it was a tremendous game plan coming in. You saw the execution and you saw the results.
So Boston ends up going with a new group. And how about we check the numbers for Zach LaVine? And we've got 1:18 left to play in the first quarter. And stolen by Williams. It's White with the drive. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Kobe White with the impressive ball handling skills lets him drive it right in there.
Here's Horford. Drummond grabs the miss.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
Here's Levine, plenty of space. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
He's hot this quarter, getting the shots he wants, and he's delivering.
Lets it fly. And there's White. That's good on the assist by Horford.
Quick and decisive on the catch and shoot. I like White's approach there.
To the middle. Here's Craig. Howard down after the assist. Led him to the lane.
Boy, oh boy. Both teams lighting it up to start this game.
And you wonder how long they can keep it going. At some point, you expect the defense will adjust.
Chicago has gone 1 of 4 from deep. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Nails it from 3.
More comfortable with the 3 now than he was early in his career. Zach taking way more shots from deep.
Brissett passes to White. Out left to the wing. And here's Brown. Here's Cornette. Tries yet again. Can't capitalize inside.
He is so good attacking the rim. It's rare to see him denied like that.
Robert Williams getting it done for the Celtics. He made a big impact, scoring 12 points in the quarter. Back after this.
The Bulls, 24.
Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. All right, guys, what do you think about the Celtics here in this one?
You know, they've been relentless in how they attack the paint.
They came in looking to attack from the get-go, willing to be physical and setting the tone.
Well, Chicago shooting 59% in this one, a good average. We've got Al Horford, Luke Cornett out there with O'Shea Brissett. Then it's Jaylen Brown, and it's Banton in at the 2 guard. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics. Boston trailing. Well, Smitty, one of the league's stingiest wing defenders, Alex Caruso, and his motor makes him a fan favorite.
BA, sometimes that player comes around and he just vibes with the fans. Caruso has been that guy in every city.
Now here's Carter. 9 points in his last outing. Hits a 3-on-3 fast break. Boy, left it right in the sweet spot with the lob. Nicely done.
Oh, that's great basketball. Denying them on one end while grabbing points on the other.
And it's the Bulls with the ball. When this game is done, they'll be off to Milwaukee, taking on the Bucks. That'll wrap up this short 2-game road trip. Pass to Drummond. And the jam by Drummond.
Where everyone knows once Drummond gets anywhere around the rim, it's pretty much a done deal.
Horford passes to Banton. Back to Horford. Over Carter. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
From 8 feet away, Carter can't get it to go.
Great anticipation defensively. I love how he turned an easy look into a difficult play.
And you know, technically, it's a high percentage look, but this is why we play the game.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, Zach LaVine talked about his path to stardom. He said, quote, "I've always viewed myself as a top-tier player, and I put in the work. If you expect yourself to be here, it's something that you have to go out and show each and every day. I feel like I've done that." Brian, that confidence was there from day one.
He's big time, Allie. Thanks for that.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
For Chicago, they've gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. Here's DeRozan. Tried to bank it in, but it misses. The Celtics with the lead. Here's Brown. And the Celtics tack on 2 more.
A superb mid-range shooter. All Brown needs is some separation, and he's ready to pull up.
DeRozan against Horford. Carter on the wing. Shot to stop the run. Jaylen Brown with a rebound.
Some of it's good defense, and some of it's just poor shot selection. Either way, he's being shut out.
And that one's good. And Grant, you talked about it early in your playing days, blaming yourself for the Pistons not winning. Talk about that pressure on the best player to deliver wins.
Well, BA, the pressure is real, and it's tough to keep perspective and just control what you can control. When you're tasked with leading a team to victory, you expect it first and foremost from yourself.
Timeout called. The Bulls coming off a win against the Hornets.
And at the offensive end, they were lights out in that game. They found all sorts of ways to punish the D.
You know, I love what the coaches did tonight. They pushed the right buttons time and time again.
Chicago making some changes. Williams comes in for Drummond, and it's White in for Carter. And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. Pass to Vucevic. Caruso with it. Driving to the basket. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Speed creates havoc. Caruso causes all kinds of problems for defenders.
The free throw drops for Caruso.
2 shots.
And Caruso drops them both. The Celtics have gotten 6 of their 7 shots to go in the second quarter. Right side, Williams shoots over Vucevic, and he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron.
And they're building up steam, getting out in front and trying not to look back.
They're doing it by building it out, step by step, valuing each possession.
Williams misses.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Here's Hauser, and he makes it. And now a 10-point Boston lead.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
DeRozan with the ball. Porzingis picks him up defensively. DeRozan passes to Vucevic. Oh, Williams with the block. And he gets it back, and he's able to get it back.
Off the mark once again. Terrible quarter for him thus far.
Here's Hauser. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Celtics lead by 12.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Here's Caruso. Goes back up. That one misses. He's 1 for 3. Boston on offense. They're on an 18-4 run. Williams. And Williams punches it home.
They're simply not missing. Unreal.
Good shooting can be contagious. You see the confidence running through this team right now.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And you know, we always talk about this. Just changing the shot can be just as effective as blocking it, even though it's less spectacular.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
And it boils down to the question. Toughness. One team showing it, the other allowing itself to be bullied.
Checked in for Hauser. Craig is checked in for Chicago. Zach LaVine comes in for Caruso. Here's LaVine for 3. Ooh, the soft touch of LaVine knocking down the 3.
Look at these numbers from Zach LaVine, wearing all kinds of different hats so far.
Here's Williams. Again, Boston.
He's really taken a hold of this first half and made it his. He is making all the right decisions out there.
Outside LaVine. White finds Williams. Outside LaVine. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Vucevic. That drops. And it comes off an assist from LaVine. Vucevic has got 5.
They are shooting it well from beyond the arc right now.
Here's Porzingis. Porzingis punishing inside.
Rely on Derek White for good feeds. He plays unselfish heads-up basketball.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Stolen. Fast break. Here come the Celtics. Here's Williams. Oh, he is cooking right now. 10 for 11 from the field.
I will say this about his shooting stroke. It's pure when he's got it going. Perfect so far this quarter.
Outside LaVine. Takes the 3. And so it's the Boston Celtics in control with a 16-point advantage heading into the break. We hear teams talk about wanting to get the ball inside, but this is how you do it. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this.
For your Celtics youth dance team.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is right here. Say hey to the folks, Kenny.
Hey, folks.
Say hey to the folks, Shaq.
Hey, folks.
Hey, let's get this party started. Boston found themselves in a close game in the first. The period wrapped up with the teams on level ground and the score tied. They just exploded in the second quarter, grabbing the momentum and running with it. Basket after basket, and they played stingy defense. Now they've got a halftime lead that's going to be very difficult to erase. Kenny, what's your take on Boston so far?
Down in the paint, they're doing everything right, seeking out high percentage looks. So far, the defense hasn't had any answer for that. And we'll see if those adjustments that the coaches are making at halftime.
Looking at Chicago, Shaq, your thoughts?
shooting percentage they allow was through the roof. The coach should absolutely be ripping into the defensive effort. You need to take some pride on the other end. Just lock it in, lock it in, lock it in.
And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back to Kevin Harlan. Go back to Kevin Harlan. Go. Just go over there.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Boy, you got to like what Robert Williams has done in this game.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
The Bulls shooting only 40% from the floor in this game. And so in the game for the Bulls, they've got DeMar DeRozan. Javon Carter is out there with Alex Caruso. Then there's Nikola Vucevic, and it's Levine in at the small forward position. And Boston has possession. After the basket by Chicago. Good work there as it goes. Williams has got 22 points.
Strong pass there to set up the basket.
Well, if we want to talk about Derek White for a moment, he's become such an effective defender, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., he's got a great mix of awareness and ability. Just an exceptional quickness that allows him to be a disruptor at that end.
And he comes up with a bucket. Williams has got 4 points this quarter.
These defenders really need to man up, particularly in the lane.
Caruso, the pass to Carter. And for those tuning in, we're about a minute into this second half. The three. The shot off that time. And for the Celtics, they're shooting an out-of-this-world 77%. Stolen by Carter. And here comes the break. Here's Caruso. And Porzingis with the block.
Got to be careful shooting around Porzingis. His length is so capable of erasing shots.
And Williams gets the bucket on the assist by Porzingis. He's got 26.
And you know Coach loves seeing his offense operate at this level. Great passing out there.
Carter, good.
So good at the rim. A slow defensive rotation leads to the easy lay.
Pass to White. Back to Williams. Here's Porzingis. Horford, right side. Shoots over Levine. And the Celtics tack on 2 more.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
Here's Levine for 3. Can't get it to fall. 6 for 10 now. And here's Horford. He'll bring it up for Boston. They lead by 20. That's the most we've seen. Oh, wasted no time on that one. Williams has got 28.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Here's DeRozan. Oh, Williams with the block. Horford passes to Williams. Shoots over Vucevic. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Williams has got 30.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
What it was, they are getting better shots, which has gotten them into a rhythm, and they're knocking down everything.
Oh, and the jam by Levine.
Maybe one of the best dunkers in the league, Zach LaVine, putting on a show for the fans.
Oh, doing damage above the rim. That was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. White with it. Now Carter defending. Over to the wing. Here's Horford. And that one's on target from the wing. Horford's got 4 points in the quarter.
He drops yet another dime. Just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
Looking now for some consistency. Just too many missed shots.
You know, this is a good time to maybe switch up your strategy a little bit. You can't keep doing what you're doing and expect a different result.
Both teams will make substitutions. And if you're looking for proficiency in scoring over the last month, look no further than this group. Kristaps Porzingis on top. Jaylen Brown is second.
Each of these two have been awesome offensively during the last month. Both great options from the floor.
Chicago's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, debating the best players ever, there are different criteria, but Hall of Famer Dr. J said, quote, I think ultimately you have to have that crowning moment where you're a champion, and it's difficult. Sometimes it takes experiencing the loss and figuring it out before you can be successful. It's nothing you can assume or take for granted.
Well, he got his at 83. Thanks, Allie. Here's White. After the basket by Boston. DeRozan with the ball. Now guarded by White. And the basket by DeRozan.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
2 minutes remaining.
Pass to Williams.
2 minutes.
Over DeRozan. Again, the Celtics good for 2 more.
Man, he has been locked in this quarter, shouldering the load at the offensive end.
Outside Levine. Williams passes to DeRozan. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
That is DeMar's spot, maybe the best mid-range shooter in the game.
Levine against White. Outside, Williams. With the drive. Lays it up and banks it in. Williams has got 14 points here in the second half.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
And Boston calls time here.
It's time for some t-shirts. Make some noise, fans.
The Celtics making a switch here. Hauser's checked in. And the Bulls also making a change. Craig's checked in. They're enjoying a sizable lead.
And what I like, BA, they haven't stopped pressing the issue.
His first shot attempt. And yes, it goes. Got a little English on that one.
Their success from mid-range has really set them apart today.
Now Levine. Give him 20. White drives in. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Here's Drummond. And it's Cornette with a rebound.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Pritchard drops in the layup for 2. Pritchard's got 6.
And since the halftime break, their offense has just been on another level.
You know, the coach has had something to say about that. No question they've settled in and executed brilliantly. Efficient performance from him. Not the case for everyone else on his team.
Here's Pritchard. Again, Boston. Left side, Levine. Oh, and the jam by Levine.
This guy is putting on a clinic for the people.
Man, I'm shocked. I can't believe he pulled that off in a real game. Here's Pritchard. Whoa! He just got it off in time.
That was close. Now, he doesn't panic in these situations.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the shot clock, ending the quarter the right way.
And so it's the Boston Celtics, already up 26 points as this quarter ends. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
You see why they trust him with the ball in his hands. He can make the simple play, and he can pull off the spectacular.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And it's time for an injury report. Let's get an update on Robert Williams. What's the status, Alan?
Thanks, guys. I got a status report from the Celtics head athletic trainer. The ankle is very tender. They've wrapped it on ice to try and reduce the swelling, but very little weight can be put on it at this time. It's tough losing a player like this near the halfway point of the season. They'll just have to find a way to replace his production until he comes back. Back to you guys.
Well, and Ali, it appears that he needs some work done before he comes back to this one.
And we all know that if it's something he can play through, he'll be back, no doubt.
We've got O'Shea Brissett, Derek White out there with Peyton Pritchard. Then there's Luke Cornett, and it's Hauser in at the 1. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Now here's Jones. Got a piece of it. Here's Pritchard. He's covered by Levine. Pritchard gets it to go. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Boston.
It's easy for me. Look at their defensive effort all game. The block total shows their commitment to contesting shots.
Yeah, they've also done a great job of running. Attacking when they get the chance, always a great idea.
And that one drops for him.
Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
On the wing, Jones. The rebound, Celtics. Cornett's got his 4th rebound in this one. Shot from the wing. Again, Boston.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
And here are the Bulls now, after the basket by Boston. And it's the Celtics ball. They're on an 11-2 run. Second chance shot. And that's 2 points on the layup. Cornett's got 4 points now in the quarter.
That's just staying in the moment, keeping with the current possession.
Pass to Drummond. Here's Rivers. Left side, Levine. Here's Drummond.
That's what 7 feet 280 will do for you. Takes the hit and keeps right on going.
Pritchard, the pass to Hauser. Shoots over Levine. And the Celtics tack on 2 more.
That's the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
Well, Chicago's shooting only 42%. Here's Levine. Buries it from about 10 feet away. Levine's got 26.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the neck.
Here's Pritchard. And the Celtics tack on 2 more.
They have leaned on him all quarter, and it has worked to perfection.
Pass to Craig. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the 4th quarter here. The shot by Drummond, no good.
Hard to convert against that kind of defensive pressure.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
And Boston calls time here. You know, for the past few years, Smitty, it's been amazing how deep the talent is in the NBA draft every year.
I love it, BA, because you're starting to find stars in the 2nd round. Guys who are picked 40, 50 are becoming all-stars, rookie of the year, and winning a lot of awards. I think the talent right now in the world is fantastic.
And now let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Robert Williams.
This has been one of the most dominant performances I've ever seen. What's incredible is he has no off switch, just a tremendous motor, and he's making an impact on every single possession. And look at him. You think it's just another game. He is totally in control of his emotions.
Boy, we witnessed something special from him, and this crowd will remember it. When a player raises his game to this level, it earns him a lot of new fans. Here's Walsh. And good. Coming on the assist by Brogdon. Brogdon's got his 4th assist in this one.
The all-around game of Brogdon. I mean, he's all for doing what's best for the team. A selfless passer.
Now here's DeRozan. The kick out to White. Takes a 3. Rebound Boston.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Back to Horford.
2 minutes.
Over to the left wing. Here's Walsh. And he buries that one. Back rim and in. Walsh has got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, the savvy of Horford on display. Just tremendous passing as a big.
DeRozan passes to Craig. Rebounded by the Celtics. Porzingis has got 4 rebounds now. Outside Brogdon. Up and over Carter. And it's Boston scoring again.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Celtics.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And they really wanted this one. It pushes their win total up to 21.
But they've got 2 more chances to get some revenge. The matchup doesn't favor them, but against a conference opponent, they're gonna battle hard.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Robert Williams.
He really played at his preferred pace, never let adjustments by the defense speed him up or slow him down.
Pass to Walsh. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing to be close at the end. It's another to finish.
Now here's White. Vucevic with it. Defended by Brown. Count the basket.
With this height, Vucevic, a tough matchup inside for any defense.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Left side, Porzingis. Over to DeRozan. Again, the Celtics good for 2 more.
Impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
They gave the team tremendous energy tonight. The fans were fantastic. It was a true home court advantage. That's how you set the table and everybody gets to eat.
Here's Walsh. Here's Horford. And there's 2. Work on the glass, paying off that time.
I mean, he's ignoring the scoreboard. He just keeps coming at him.
There's 2 things they rely on him for: being competitive and bringing energy.
And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really shows what it's capable of.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Steve Smith, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. Thanks for being with us. So long, everybody.